So the communication channel is mostly about keeping secret. And all the trackers, all the mobiles have inside software which enables to hear what you say and see what you write. When you use phone and you talk through phone, it's very easy to know who you're talking with and what you're talking about. So don't use open communication through mobile or computer. Use it only when you use codes, when you use your own slang. Remember that except mobiles and computers, also RFIDs and GPSs are also trackers which enable them to track you and know where you are. So if you plan to make secret spot when you put your food for the hard times, remember not to take any of those with you. Even if you turn off your mobile, they can hear you, because every mobile has something inside which enables to hear. When you take out the battery, it may be enough, but also may not, because they have already technology of making electricity without wires for a distance. So depending how the technology is developed, they still may hear what you're talking or may not. So better take battery off and leave it somewhere far from where you talk. Because when only they will find one of your 5, and then they will track who you communicate with and what about, they can get the rest of the organization and you're lost. If they plan during the hurricane get rid of such people who are prepared, then they will get you already. So actually when you're watching this video, they already may have it in database that somebody from your computer, probably you did watch that film. So that is one of the reasons you should share it. So if everybody watches, they don't know who's actually knowing about the 5 movement or non-movement actually. So they don't know who's preparing in the 5 non-movement or who's done. So the more you share it, the more people see it, the easier it is to hide from them. So they don't know who's preparing 5 and who just click it on the link. So if you build strong 5, probably it will be much better to let your future during the hurricane, during the hard times, in hands of your 5 helping each other than in hands of the government, pure luck, because the government is preparing the hurricane for people. They do prepare the concentration camps, they do prepare the military to go on streets and arrest people. They are changing the laws so the soldiers and military people can do this. You cannot trust them. You should not trust them. You should trust yourself and your 5, your close people who you build your 5 with. Also, secret services are acting in teams of 5 to 10, maybe to 15. So try to be like them, learn from them, learn from their manuals about survival or safety tactics. You can find them on internet. You can find information on internet. The thing is that you should not write to each other about your 5 openly on the internet or through mobile. If you make code, a slang, which are some words, common words, which for your 5 means something, but for other people mean something normal, then you can use it. So try to make your own codes, own slangs, some words which only for your 5 means something else than for others, and for others it sounds like normal to say such things. Then you can openly speak about your 5, but nobody knows it. The bigger knowledge of others is about your 5, the bigger danger for you and for your 5, for people close to you, because you're more vulnerable. So if you're doing this and you have a wife and children, don't tell them about. Tell them that you meet your friends because you will meet your friends. Tell that you're doing some stuff, but don't say that it's preparation against hurricane or that it's your resistance 5. Just say the truth, but maybe not the whole, so they cannot tell anybody else. The more people know about your 5, the less safety it is, the less secret. So don't make any viewable signs of your 5. No tattoos, no signs on your car bumper, no signs on your house. Don't post it on Facebook that you have a 5. Just make it secret and prepare. You can exchange information through internet, but don't say that you have something like this, because when you write on internet, they can have your IP and they can know who you are. So they may make a database of such people, and when they need it, they will just chase you without you knowing it even. So make it secret, make it close, make it trustful, make it confident. And even people who are close can happen to be a traitor when there's really tragic situation like a big hunger. When there's nothing to eat for a few weeks, they can try to make anything just to get some food. So they may go to the government people and tell them that they know about somebody who was preparing for such things. Then you can have a problem. So the less people know about you, the better. On the contrary, knowledge from your fives activity, from your learning, educating, and sharing each other is your power. The more knowledge shared inside of it with each other, the better. So make preparation well and make this process of preparation endless. It should be endless because they are preparing for years all over the world, the new world disorder. That's why you should also prepare for new scenarios, for new activities. And it's not only the preparation, actually it's a way of living, a way of learning about what they do, like they put fluoride to water and find a way not to drink it, to have a filter and take the fluoride out. It's learning about the vaccines which they use and try to find a way not to be injected with those vaccines. It's learning about what they put to food and learning and doing to eat healthy. Not only the preparation, it's also part of the preparation is already implementing those things in your life. So you are more healthy, you are wiser, and you are better prepared, and you have your skills. If you're learning about survival, you should go and try it outdoor, like there is a real situation. So it's not that you only have a knowledge from your books, but you're prepared, you have skills and experience to make a shelter and to organize life outdoors. You can think inside your family. If you have a big family, do you want to make a fire inside your family? Because nobody says that you can be only in one fire. You can be maybe in two fires. So one can be built inside a family when there are like lots of family, your brothers or your cousins, which you trust, that you make such a fire inside your family to prepare and protect your family during the life and during the hurricane. And you can have other fire with your professional friends or with somebody else, with neighbors, with your friends. Nobody says that it has to be only one fire, and nobody says that it has to be only 5 people. It can be more if they are trusted, if they have various skills, and if you want to keep them inside so they are more safe because they are important for you. So when the hurricane hits, you better would be prepared for it, and prepare wise. Think together how to prepare, learn, educate each other, and act, do the preparation, because the hurricane is coming and it's closer. What topics, areas of expertise it's good to learn about? One of them might be food growing, healthy eating, healthy food, how to keep being healthy through eating. Next thing is self-defense, military topics, guerrilla and sabotage tactics, because you never know how far the New World Disorder will go, and maybe sabotage will be needed then. Survival, both out of civilization and in civilization conditions, because you might happen to be in a town, in a city, and it's different than in the woods. Anonymity in internet, and you better try to maximize it. So you can use other browsers, other computer profiles or other IPs for such purposes if you can, or even other computers maybe. As well, most obvious thing to use other email for searching for those informations. Also, you can use other mobile if it's needed, like prepaid card, so nobody knows who's the owner of the mobile. Medical stuff, first aid issues, health issues, keeping fit, how to help in most common medical situations when somebody needs help.